I think your time. We really appreciate you. So let's start by our 21st century digi-skills founder. Special message for us.
Hello, everyone. Chelin is my name. I'm an educator from Nigeria. I'm a founder of 24 digi-skills International. I officially welcome everyone on board today. For you that are joining us across the globe, we really appreciate your effort. You are not going to ever regret joining us because you are going to hear live and direct from our distinguished speakers across the globe. They're going to share with us how they are promoting the 24 digi-skills mission, which centers on SDGs Go 4, which is every child deserves a qualitative and a good education. So we are going to hear from them how they have been imparting lives with 21st century skills in and outside their classrooms. So I promise you are not going to ever regret joining us, okay? And the most importantly, stay tuned, don't go nowhere. You are going to love yourself for joining us today. Thank you so much.
The time, please. Miss Gloria, the microphone is yours.
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Gloria from Nigeria, and I'm going to be talking about the importance of technology in teaching and learning process. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the technology. Technology improves the students' engagement. That's the first one. When technology is integrated into lessons, students are expected to be more interested in the subject they are studying. Technology provides different opportunities to make learning more fun and enjoyable in terms of teaching same thing in new ways. So for instance, delivering teaching through gamification, taking students on virtual field trips, and using other online learning resources. Technology can encourage a more active participation in the learning process, which can be hard to achieve through the traditional lecture method. Technology also improves knowledge retention. Students who are engaged and interested in things they are studying are expected to have a better knowledge retention. Technology can help to encourage active participation in the classroom, which is also a very important factor for increased knowledge retention. So different forms of technology can be used to experiment with and decide what works best for the students in terms of retention of knowledge. Okay, the next one we have is that technology encourages individual learning. No one learns in the same way. So because of different learning styles and different abilities, so technology provides great opportunities for making learning more effective for everyone with different needs. For example, students can learn at their own speed, review difficult concepts or skip ahead if they need to. Technology can provide more opportunities for struggling or disabled students. So access to the internet gives students access to a broad range of resources to conduct research in different ways, which in turn can increase the engagement. Technology can also encourage collaboration. Students can practice collaboration skills by getting involved in different online activities. For instance, working on different projects, by collaborating with others on forums, or by sharing documents on their virtual learning environments. Technology can encourage collaboration with students in the same classroom, same school, and even other classrooms around the world. Technology can, students can learn useful skills through the use of technology. By using technology in the classroom, both teachers and students can develop skills essential for the 21st century. Students can gain the skills they need to be successful in the future. Modern learning is about collaborating with others, solving complex problems, critical thinking, developing different forms of communication and leadership skills, and improving motivation and productivity. So it can help develop many practical skills, including creating presentation, learning to differentiate reliable from unreliable sources on the internet, maintaining proper online etiquette, and writing emails. These are very important skills that can be developed in the classroom. And the teachers are not left out in this. It benefits the teachers as well. With countless online resources, technology can be improved or it can improve teaching. Teachers can use different apps or trusted online resources to enhance the traditional ways of teaching and to keep students more engaged. Virtual learning lesson plans, grading softwares, and online assessments can help teachers save time. And this valuable time can be used for working with students who are struggling. What is more, having virtual learning environments in the school enhances collaboration and sharing between teachers. I'm going to end my speech by saying that technology won't replace teachers, but teachers who use technology are going to be replaced by teachers who do not. Thank you.
Thank you, Gloria. Our next speaker is Mr. Elijah Hydenischer from the United States.
Hello, my name is Elijah Hydenischer. I'm a fifth grade student from the United States. My topic, 21st century digital skills are skills for the 21st century. The end. Bye! Just kidding. According to Rita F. Pearson, every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they should be the best they could possibly be. I know that when I have a connection with my teacher, I feel good about school, happier to go to school, and safe to go to school. According to the American Psychological Association, we need these connections. It draws attention, better behavior, and better learning. According to Dr. Framier and Dr. Hauser at West Virginia University and Oxford University studied that when a trusting and caring relationship develops between teachers and students, a safe learning environment is created. When trust develops between students, they feel more comfortable to ask questions and get a better understanding of what they are learning. The relationship makes students want to learn and be happy to learn. They are more likely to take risks. To build connections, students must have their basic needs met first. So, if they're hungry or scared, they're not going to be able to do well in their math test or anything. Feeling safe is important. We want to know that we are safe and you care about us. Students cannot learn at the top till their needs are met at the bottom. Students won't reach the top on unstable ground, even if you push them. My message is to tell teachers that these relationships are important and to spread awareness to make more teacher-student connections. We need these relationships, and teachers can make such a big difference on how we feel about school and how we learn. As Rita F. Pearson once said, kids don't learn from people they don't like. So, if you wish to teach effectively, these connections must be made. So, the global goals are known as SDGs. Mine is number 4, quality education. Quality education is the best experience we can give our students in the classroom. My topic helps with it because we need connections to broaden our horizons and to connect with people all over the world. Students need to connect to expand the bubble that they are in and to understand others' problems to make a difference. Now that we are online, these relationships are more important than ever before. To reach out and make those connections with students is with 21st century digital skills. One way is to use meeting sites like Microsoft Teams, Skype in the Classroom, Zoom, and WebEx. Using these, we could spread awareness about the global goals and 21st century digital skills. 21st century digital skills tells us about the 4 C's: critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. Critical thinking, meaning by using information you collected and turning them into educated decisions. Communication, meaning by collaboration, meaning by working as a team to solve problems, pre-invention, etc. Communication, meaning by talking to others their ideas and making connections. Using the 4 C's, we can make connections and help the global goals become reality. I would like you to please take this information into consideration when teaching your students. Thank you all for being here today and listening to my talk.
Thank you, Elijah. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now it's time for Miss Pretty from India. Miss Pretty, if you can hear me, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Namaste from India to all of you. And so very glad that the pandemic has not stopped the learning. Our learning has not stopped, although all the educators, all the students, all are confined to their homes. They are there at their homes, but there has been no stoppage to learning. Thanks to the 21st digi-skills that we have so many, the online portal is available for us. We have so many apps available to us because of the online portal. Today the app that I'm going to talk to you, the digital tool that I'm going to talk to you about is the Microsoft Forms. Microsoft Forms is a teacher's delight, a student's delight. So whatever assessment we take as a teacher, whatever we teach as a teacher, a quick recap, a quick revision can be easily done with Microsoft Forms. Not only that, as we were moving ahead in the pandemic, all right, teaching began. It was not a boring thing that we were just delivering online lectures. We were using the apps available to us. And we are really, really glad that we have the Microsoft technology with us. And with the Microsoft, we have so many apps available to us. That is making our teaching learning system very, very enjoyable. Talking about Microsoft Forms, there are very many options. We have 2 kinds of forms available to us. One is for quizzing and the other is for data. For example, we were into registration process of our students and we had to collect data from parents. And it was not advisable calling the parents to school for verification of the data. The MS Forms was a wonderful tool in bringing the data to us. Similarly, in the classroom, teacher takes responses and the grading is done automatically and the scores are reached to the students. This tool is wonderfully good in this online system. And we have been using it and I advise all to use it, the educators and the students. We have many options to see. We get notifications, we get email receipts, we can even start the date. The teacher can plan the test and then she can put when it will be started and when it has to be ended. So can I have the next slide, Mr. Mohammed, please? The last slide. So once the form has been done, thank you, then we have the option of sharing the link on the channel for the responses. The link is copied. Then we have the collaboration possible. For example, I take example of the science subject taught by 3 different teachers by virtue of physics, chemistry, bio. So it is not that every teacher is making a separate question paper, a separate form for herself. So you see in this picture, the last link therein is the collaboration link, wherein all the teachers together make a form, make a questionnaire. Then in the center, you see the duplication form, wherein, as I just shared with you, that we went into for a registration process. So we had 5 sections of class 9, 1 IT teacher who prepared the form. But if the one who shares the link gets the responses. So this duplicate link was very handy for us. When anybody duplicates it, will get the responses. So again, I promote being the 21st century digi-skills ambassador. I promote MS Forms, Microsoft tools. Please use them to make your teaching learning process enjoyable and interesting. Thank you. Have a nice day. Namaste to all of you.
Thank you so much, Miss Pretty. We really appreciate your amazing tips and tricks for using Microsoft Form. Thank you. We have Mr. Jagbo from Ghana. If you can hear me, unmute yourself, please. Our next guest speaker is Mr. Jagbo from Ghana. I think he's joining us. Yes, okay.
My name is Gakpo Fred Yao, a teacher from Ghana. Good evening to us all. Okay, as the first speaker has talked about the importance of technology, I would like to also reiterate on that, the role of ICT tools in the modern day teaching. Now, we know with the introduction of ICT tools in education, it has made learning delivery more student-centered rather than the normal traditional teacher-centered. Nowadays, we know ICT tools are transforming schools and classrooms and giving them a new look by bringing in new curriculum based on real-world problems, projects, providing tools for enhancing learning, providing teachers and students more facilities and opportunities for feedback. When we talk of this, Microsoft has also given us a lot of these apps or tools which are being used in education, not necessarily in the classrooms, but also out of the classrooms. Some of these tools which facilitate learning are Wakelet, we have the Flipgrid, we have the Nearpod, the Cohort, Minecraft, Python. The Swift is actually Sway, as one facilitator already talked about. We have the Seesaw, Pocket, TED, Talk Education, and many more. These apps are actually helping teachers to create enough exciting classroom for their pupils. And so these apps, what are some of the importance of it? If you were to use this Wakelet and all this Flipgrid, it helps teachers to interact with students. So teachers can be able to interact with their students on one-on-one basis and also outside the classroom. It helps in improving teaching skills. It helps in innovative teachings. And when I talk of innovative teachings, it can, the apps like Minecraft, we normally students use in order to show their or exhibit their innovative skills, using them to be able to draw or whatever they want to draw. That also bring out their innovative skills. It allows educators and scholars to easily integrate and streamline student learning experiences into curated collections that can be used to demonstrate mastery of student learning objectives and other important skills. And I think Wakelet can help us in putting together documents which can be shared with your class, shared with other teachers also, even your school or across the globe. It allows teachers to create grids to facilitate video discussions, which is the use of Flipgrid. It normally is an app that when you don't have, as an educator, you don't have enough time, you can take a video shot of your lesson, teach and record and send it to your student platform and allow them to also interact with the videos and send you a response on what they also want to say. It helps educators to boost engagement. It fosters also connection during remote learning, which we can see in this COVID-19 time. It become impossible to put all pupils in one classroom. So with this, you can be able to be at the comfort of your room and also take your pupils through lesson. It allows students to practice modern social media skills under the supervisions of their teachers so that they develop readings, researching, and writing skills along the way. You know, now we have a lot of social media apps which are in the system, which are taking our time. But with these apps, which engage the pupils, not only taking them off the educational arena, but also letting them be in educational arena. And we know they all fancy using their phones. So with Android phone and computer and the internet, they are good to go. It plays an important role in student evaluation, as in the case of cohort. You know, we can be able to set quizzes, set exams, informative exams, assessment in all sorts of it, and place it on a platform for the people to respond to, where the system automatically mark them and give their feedback as they are done. It helps teachers to pass information to students within a short possible time, as we can see in the case of Wakelet collections. It helps teachers to identify creative students or child in educational institution, those who are creative, those who like reading, those who like doing research. We can be able to find those students when you engage them with these apps. It helps teachers to motivate students and growing interest in learning. These are the apps that are doing a lot of work for teachers, not only for face-to-face learning, but also it helps us to get all things done.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. We really appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Now we have Mr. Pradeep from India. Mr. Pradeep, can you hear me? We have Miss Shafia from Tunisia. Miss Shafia, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Let me share my screen. Here is your way.
You can share my screen. In education.
Yeah, you can now.
Hello, everybody. I am Shafia Shukroho, computer science teacher from Tunisia. I am MI expert. I am trainer in robotics. I am ambassador in the initiative Teaching at Home. I am member in the association at site. I am MI master trainer. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Miss Shafia. Nice to meet you. Now I'm sharing my screen. Here is your amazing display presentation. Yes. Can you see my screen, Miss Shafia? Can you see it?
Yes, robotics in education.
Yes. Okay.
So, why programming and robotics are useful for children and young people? The next, please. So, McQueen. McQueen is a link for another way. You can click.
You mean you are embedding this way within another way? Yes, within your way. Yes. Okay, we can share the link with the participants, with our speakers, and they can check it after our session. Okay.
The field of robotics is an integrated field with three engineering elements. So there is three elements: programming, mechanics, electronics. These elements are the foundation of any technology invented by men, and working out of these elements enhances the student's skills and provides him with enough expertise to promote student self-confidence and special abilities, increase the creativity and problem-solving, learning patience, breaking boredom, creating a high background and competency that will help him in his career, in the pleasure of accomplishment, and hope that creates mind and establishes the correct understanding of science in men. Path to follow. If you are interested in learning how to program robots and you like to get onto this field, you have to first track these 3 steps. So you need 3 steps to program robots. So the first, electronic learning. Recognize electronic pieces and how they work, like motors, control. Learn programming language. As a beginner, you will have to at least learn 1 programming language. Mechanical learning. You have to have enough knowledge to get you to assemble the robot, fix the crash, and come up with solutions that improve your robot performance. The beauty of this is that this field hones your skills and makes you a human being with a sense of logic and problem solving. So you can the next in the smart parking, please.
That one?
The last slide. My student programming McQueen. So in
That
the
one?
robotics, yes. So in robotics, you need electronic and programming and mechanical. So the first step is student discover materials, the electronic, LED, motors, sensors. Then the path for the programming. They use make code for microbit. So my students work in teams. So there is many soft skills, solving problem, collaboration, communication. So, for example, the first video, please, the first video.
That one?
Yes.
That one, Miss Shafia, that one?
In left, yes. You can choose anyone as you like. Follow line, yes. No, the second. So in this video, my students programmed RGB, LED RGB. The last slide, programming project smart parking. The last, yes, project smart for parking. So my students working in teams. The first step is discover materials. Then after that, use computer to program. They use the make code for microbit. The last step is show if the program successful or no. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Shafia. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate you, Ms. Shafia. Thank you so much. Mr. Yogesh, now
Yes,
it's
sir.
your turn, Mr.
Yes.
Yogesh. Now it's your turn.
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
share
okay.
my screen.
Can you see my screen?
Still not.
Can you see my screen right now?
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Is my
Okay.
voice audible? This is Namaste from India. Myself, Yogesh Sononi. I am teacher educator from Government of Maharashtra, India. Friends, today our topic is technology and you. So technology has given something more to us because we are facing COVID-19 pandemic since last 7 months. So it is our duty. We have to continue with our work. So I used this technology of ICT, information and communication technology, for my educational work. Next slide, please. So what technology has given to me? First, I think that technology means literacy. The new type of technology is very helpful. This ICT technology is very helpful for us. This ICT technology has given me literacy. Now I am literate in using ICT tools. We find that there are different digital skills in education, that is creativity, critical thinking and evaluation, cultural and social understanding, that is collaboration, telecollaboration. Next one is the ability to find and select information, that is effective communication. We also must have preserve e-safety, and at last we can use all these as function skills. So we must think about this digital literacy which has given me from technology. I will speak on two important digital skills, that is collaboration. I think it is a telecollaboration. Telecollaboration is the process of two or more people or organizations working together to complete a task or achieve a goal. Collaboration is similar to cooperation. Teams that work collaboratively often access greater resources, recognition, and rewards when facing competition for finite resources. Collaboration has become a 21st century trend. The need in society to think and work together, no issue of critical concern, has increased, shifting the emphasis from individual efforts to group work, from independence to community. So I use this skill to develop the digital skills among my ICT teachers. I have given chances to my teachers to meet with teachers from various states as well as countries. One example is that is Miss Leonor Christian from Portugal. I have collaborated with that ma'am and I learned so many ICT skills. I want to share my thoughts on another skill, that is e-safety, that is digital safety. Frequently referred it, we can refer it as internet safety, media safety, online safety, and cyber safety, which encompasses many things. This e-safety is learning how to safeguard your privacy and protect your family from predators as we connect in this new digital age. Internet safety is important to secure online transaction while using digital wallets in mobiles. Especially our kids, teenagers, and less computer and internet literate people cheated more on the internet. It's really important for parents to check that isn't they falling into trap of harmful activities online. So everyone must take necessary precautions while using our Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, or any other payment apps, etc. Next slide, please. What is technology has given to me? Sir, next slide. Technology has given me some points. I learned different tools from technology while no, it's not mine. Just the side one, Mentimeter. It's okay, I can continue. So technology has given me, I can use online polls. Technology means for me that online polling, when I have any lecture, I use to get feedback on paper before COVID. But during this COVID-19 pandemic, I learned Mentimeter polling app using technology. So it is a benefit for me. Mentimeter is a cloud-hosted solution designed to help users in engaging and interacting with target audiences in real time through polls. Mentimeter polling tool allows you to set questions for your target audiences to answer via any device. Furthermore, the platform is used by professionals to improve their analysis by getting unbiased input and give visual pleasing presentations. Mentimeter is very easy to use. With it, you can mine valuable audience data to make future decisions better informed. Data that you can present at meetings in a clean and attractive manner. With Mentimeter, you can create fun and interactive presentations too. We help you make your events, presentation, lectures, and workshop innovative and memorable. So I always encourage my teachers as well as students to go get online polls from Mentimeter and enjoy your sessions. Also, what is technology? Technology means getting knowledge technology means preserving your knowledge. Before COVID-19, we are using textbook to preserve our knowledge. But I used this technology and I got a new platform, that is bookcreator.com. So bookcreator.com has given me technology knowledge. Book Creator is one of the few apps of Chrome that allows for text, images, audio, and video to be added to a page, all from one simple menu. Just press plus. What's more, you can add shapes, comic templates, stickers, and emojis. You have 50 plus customizable fonts. You can upload photos, videos from your device or insert photos with the device camera. You can use the pen tool to draw or annotate. You can use auto draw for assistance with drawing, add shapes and emojis. You can fill tool 50 plus custom made backgrounds. You can record your voice, insert audio from your device or from a cloud drive. You can add a soundtrack to whole book, add hyperlink to text and image, comic templates, that is stickers and features, embed media from other apps. You can insert Google Maps, portrait, landscape, or square layout snap guides for positioning content. You can log item into the page. So I feel very glad that my teachers have made lots of books from Book Creator. So we can create almost 40 books from Book Creator as a free app. So this was a benefit which technology has given me. So I think that technology is very helpful for me, and this COVID-19 was a golden chance for me. Thank you. I am very thankful for Uche, Mohammed, and all the team of 21st Century digi-skills, which has given me a chance to address here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yogesh, for this amazing presentation. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Mr. Pramod, are you there? Pramod from India. Can you hear me? Mr. Pramod, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
The microphone is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm Pramod Tube from India. I'm teaching English subject in high school, which is located near Mumbai. And I'm in a teaching profession for nearly 12 years now. And recently, for 5 to 6 months, I've been in contact with all the Microsoft educators all over the world. And I started working on my students' life skills. It basically started with the idea of working on spoken English skills of my students, because mine is not full-fledged English medium school. We teach students, some of the student subjects are taught in English, while some of the subjects are taught in the regional language. And being international language, every student nowadays have to be well equipped with English. So I started working on my students' spoken English skills. For that, I used a lot of activities with help of Skype in the classroom, may it be guest lecture or may it be virtual field trips. And students are getting very good experience, very good exposure to listening and speaking practices. But afterwards, I thought that effective communication is one of the life skills, but there are many life skills which we need to inculcate in our students. Being 21st century kids, they are well versed with 21st century digi skills, and they are working on it. And I know that these digi skills are very important in today's scenario, because we are all working online. Students have to do all the assignments and homework online. So these are the skills. Digi skills are very important, and they are going to help them in the long run of their life. But they have to be conscious about how to use those 21st digi skills. And I think life skills would be helping them all in using or in utilizing those digi skills into their careers, and they will be developing right conscious about their other skills. So Why life skills? I chose life skills because students should be made independent in their own learning, as there are different life skills like problem solving, stress management, or coping with the environment. Adaptation is there, adjustment is there. So once you inculcate these skills in students, they become independent, and then you just have to be facilitators, and then all they can go along with a little help of educators. Then students as individuals and global citizens are required to make decisions. So decision making is one thing that is very important. Like we can teach them different things, we can give them different gadgets, we can explore their skills, but then they have to be they have to make decision of what is good, what is wrong, or what is suitable for a certain situation, what is good for them and what is not. So once you teach them this, then I think your work becomes very much easier. Then confidence in speaking, discussion, debate, writing, problem solving, they're all the foundations for learning. And through different activities, we are introducing these skills to students. And one more thing is that children enjoy learning when they really, there is something very exciting, or there is very catchy, or they learn a lot when they enjoy the process. So to make the process enjoyable, to make the learning process more enjoyable, we are conducting different activities, and it is very necessary to make the learning relevant to their life, because whatever is in the textbook is not necessary, or there are many intangible concepts like in geometry or mathematics. So students may think that, oh, these are not related, or what do we do with this? Because we just need to know addition, subtraction, so that we can do all the transactions. But we need to make these concepts very relevant to their life. So our learning should be relevant, and we can do this with help of life skills. And now the situation is ever changing, and we have just experienced, because of Corona, the whole world has just changed inside out, and so the learning process also, so the education policies also. So we all are coping with these things, and we have been practicing, or knowingly or unknowingly, all these life skills. But then students need to be guided, because they have long way to go. They are just in initial stages of their life. So once we do it deliberately, then our students can stand out from others. And I think once you aim to do that, everything you try to see everything through that paradigm. So these are the reasons why I opted for life skills. Mohammed sir, please, next slide. I think this is the last slide. We are doing different activities. We were doing before also, but now we will be doing all these activities purposely. We have established a life skills studio. Before 4-5 days only, we have inaugurated that online. And now we will be doing all these activities under one roof through the life skills studio. So we are doing some activities like climate action project. Our student has taken part in climate action project, which is run by co-entities. We all must be, many of us must be part of that. So students have to do a lot of brainstorming. In that, students have to think critically. They have to think creatively as well. Then we are conducting some audiovisual activities for students. They are all always going on. We have a very good platform. We are all this together, which is run by Manjula from Sri Lanka and Lauren Leo from USA. So they are continuously arranging some audiovisual activities, and we are opting for that. Then group discussions, these are very important, because students get the confidence to put up their thoughts in a proper manner in correct words. So with the help of Global Classroom 2020, we each Saturday we have group discussions. They're related to the sustainable development goals. We choose one topic for every Saturday, and students discuss in groups in breakout rooms. So, and virtual field trips, of course, they are there. Guest lectures are there with help of the Skype in the classroom. So students are getting ample practice of listening, speaking, and practicing those skills which they have learned. Because afterwards we tell them to give feedbacks. So they give feedback with help of in form of videos or in form of PowerPoint presentation, and we do also use Microsoft Forms for the feedback. So these are different activities that we are running throughout these days, and we are also working on the life skill, that is empathy. Now we will be arranging some guest lectures of different women who have achieved a certain level in their profession. In next coming from tomorrow, there will be in series of interview for 7 consequent days, because we are celebrating Navaratri in India, and that's all about celebrating women power. So we will be introducing 7 women through interview series. So students can learn from their experiences, and students can broaden their perspectives also. So in this way, we are shaping their minds, we can say, to choose whatever is good for them, whatever is best for them, and in which condition that may be appropriate. So that was all. Thanks, Mohammed, for giving me the opportunity. The mic is yours now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pramod. It's really amazing. You are doing a great work. Here, it's time for our amazing and incredible teacher, guest speaker, our unique one, Mr. Dr. David from the USA. Mr. David, if you can hear me, the microphone is yours. You can unmute yourself, Dr. David. Unmute yourself, please.
There we are.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's nice to be amazing. I'm just a shadow in the amazingness of everybody that's doing this. When I think of 21st century skills, I'm not thinking so much of technology. I'm thinking of what we need to use to apply to technology in the learning of technology, but also in the skills that will work for beyond technology. And these are basically things that we've talked about before and that you've heard about: critical thinking, creativity, visual thinking, especially in this world of YouTube and everything else, collaboration, innovation, flexibility, or agile design. I am reminded of an advertisement that Apple Computer put out several years ago that said, the Macintosh is not a word processor. And that was a really important ad because it really showed a transition from how we approach a computer and computing skills. We took it from a monolithic device that only did one thing to a process that could be applied in multiple technologies. How does this relate to technology? It's easy. Excuse me 1 second. All right. There are really 2 different approaches to technology, but in particular, educational technology. There's tools, which is usually relates to enterprise levels for school and classroom management. And this requires solid technical infrastructure and reliable power, and is really computer-centric. These are for the Microsoft platform and for the classroom management platform, such as Blackboard or Canvas or Sakai or Moodle. There's also the process approach, which is really more geared toward individual learners and uses multiple tools, open software, which is often free, and accessible technology. You know, you see from a desk filled with computers and the strengths of these computers pointing to an old mobile phone. In this case, the Motorola Razr, which is very limited, but it was really powerful if you used it properly. So what does this all mean? It means we need to learn and teach people how to think in technology. And for this, I would refer to Marshall McLuhan's iconic book and idea, The Medium is the Message. In that book, he spoke how every medium, audio, video, pencil, whatever it is, has a certain set of tools and approaches that you can use. You find the strengths of them. A pencil is great for drawing, a camera for taking pictures, but you can't draw with a camera, and you can't take photographs with a pencil. Mobile phones have their strengths, computers have their strengths, iPads and different kinds of pads and have their individual strengths. So if we learn to think in technology and the processes, we learn how to use them, each of their strengths, and how to mix and match. We're not focused on one specific technology or one specific system. And this is really helpful for communities and areas that may not have the infrastructure to support the kind of tools that we're used to using in our own teaching environment. They might not have the power grid. They might only have mobile phones and not have computers. They might not have just about anything, but will have something else. So if we focus on the skill sets that I mentioned at the beginning, then we can teach them how to think in a process. So as they come to terms and are introduced to computing, they'll be able to use them in really effective manners in both education, in their professional and their personal life. And this all leads to a huge text. When we need to teach students how to think in technology by focusing on the process and not on specific tools. By doing so, we free learners from monolithic systems that can hinder collaboration, creativity, and innovation. When I say they can hinder collaboration, it's hard to collaborate with someone if they're using something from the Microsoft suite of tools and you have no access to that. But you might have access to something that's more open, such as tools from the Google suite, which is basically free and offers a huge range of tools and is accessible on mobile phones and computers. This will inspire and promote creativity and ways to innovate. Thinking in technology promotes student-centric activities that stimulate, inspire, and educate. When I say student-centric, we're not talking about putting students out because they don't have the computers. We're finding ways to integrate and bring in students into the learning process. Robotics is critical, but if you don't have the software or the hardware, you can't really do anything, but you can work with it and start thinking about it in ways that will bring you into robotics in an organic method as soon as you get those tools available. We can think of these activities as similar to the ways that artists and writers use pencils to create new materials and ways of thinking as new ways of seeing. Computers and pencils become more than they are, and they become tools that inspire and create meaning. Thinking in technology provides opportunities to explore, collaborate, innovate, and create meaning. It teaches flexibility and agility in the rapidly changing world of technology. We know that things change quickly. When I started working with Macintosh computers back in 1990, it was a computer company. Over the years, I've seen it change to become more, to include peripherals, specifically devices like the iPod, the iPad, music distribution, telephones, watches, and we've always had to adapt to that. We always need to adapt. And so by teaching the skills sets and the approach technologies, we can teach people that they can adapt and use these new tools as they're developed. and also to build the tools necessary. Thinking in technology provides a gateway to acquiring the skills, knowledge, and experience needed to succeed in the 21st century. So I'm talking about processes and not the actual device. You know, we're here using Zoom, but there's so many other video tools that we might be able to use if necessary if we don't have access to Zoom. I've had sessions in Skype. Google has Hangouts. Google also has YouTube. So you find what works for you that you can use. You learn the kind of process involved. There's a process for video conferencing and discussions on the web. There are processes for using different kinds of cameras, different kinds of graphic design, for different kinds of word processing. I will take a lot of notes in Google Docs, but I was unable to write my dissertation in Google Docs. I really needed the strength of Microsoft Word. So there are different tools for different jobs. When I worked as a carpenter, I had 10 hammers, 10 hammers. Each hammer was for doing something different. So I really advocate teaching people the process. This is my contact information. This presentation will be sent to all of you. You can contact me with questions. I do have a Twitter account. I don't use it as often as I should. My blog is a little behind, but I do write, and I do have a fairly active LinkedIn page. Finally, I provided some links for inspiration on ways that people are using technology, ways to think in technology, ways to do research. These are just 9 particular links that I like. I've included my capstone project that I completed in 2006 when I did my master's degree. It's with old technology, but it's about how you can use something as simple as a telephone to promote an idea. Also, there's a beautiful link to William Kamkwamba, who built a windmill. He spoke about this on TED. I was blown away by what he was able to do without technology, but with everything that was around him. So I just ask you, as you go out into your teaching worlds, to think about the big ideas and especially collaboration, cooperation, innovation, and flexibility. Good luck, have fun, and thank you for the beautiful work that you're all doing.
Thank you so much, Dr. David. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a part of our mission. Now we have a very special message from Miss Ochi, but I don't think whether...
Wow, I'm super excited right now. Honestly, I thank you. I really appreciate you. I celebrate you guys for being patient with us. You've heard directly from the featured speakers how they have been impacting lives, how they have been promoting the 24 digi-skills mission, which centers on goal 4 of SDGs, a quality education, which is very, very important. So as you are going home today, you have a lot of stuff you are going home with as takeaway. Okay, so do not stop doing what you have passion for, what you're passionate about, imparting lives with 24 digi-skills, the skills that we needed in this connected and globalized world. Without these skills being imparted in our students, they are campaigning for digital skills today and future ready tomorrow. They'll be able to, once they leave school, they'll be able to meet up with their counterparts, become a member of the workforce. They develop critical thinking, skilled communications, innovative ways of solving the real world problems and so on and so forth. These are the basic skills that we needed to inculcate in our students. So thank you so much for you awesome speakers. You really performed excellently well, and I really appreciate and celebrate you guys. I believe this October series is so spectacular, and we are going to be having more series coming up. So I plead with you to frequently check on our 24 digi-skills Facebook page. And if you're posting any activities, whatever you're doing in and outside your classroom, do not forget to add 24 digi-skills, hashtag 24 digi-skills. If you're an ambassador, do not forget to add the hashtag 24 digi-skills ambassadors. We shall continue to be changing the world, imparting lives with 21st century skills. We are not going to stop here. We have already come to stay. All we need is a way forward. If you know the best way or any suggestion that you think that we move this mission forward, we are open to listen and hear from you. Without you guys, there will be no 24 digi-skills. That is why we are working tirelessly, the ambassadors across the globe, to bridge the gap of digital divide by integrating the 21st century learning skills, the basic skills that our future leaders need to survive in this connected and globalized world, just like I said before. Thank you so much for joining us today, and do not forget to be a change maker in your own little way. Okay, thank you. I'm going to leave you guys now until our next series, our meetup. Okay, coming up soon. Just watch out for on our Facebook page for new posts and all that. Thanks so much. Bye bye. I really want to say bye bye. Appreciate the technical crew, the media and publicists, the moderators, the featured speaker, especially the Elijah. You are awesome. Thank you. You've started early. There's a saying that goes like this: catch them young. Now that you've started this early, you're going to make a good thing for yourself and for your family. I'm so proud of you. 24 digi-skills is proud of you. Continue doing what you have passion for. Okay, more thumbs up to you, more grace, more power to your elbow. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, and the rest of other participants that are joining us from across the globe, we really appreciate and celebrate you guys. Thank you. And without you guys, there will be no 24 digi-skills. Thank you so much, and do have an awesome weekend ahead. Bye-bye. Thank you.
This means a lot to me, to Uchi, to Mrs. Stormy. We really appreciate the great efforts, the great work you are doing, just only to promote our mission, to promote the 21st digi-skills in your classrooms. That's why we would like to empower you. We would like to put power on your hands, just only to innovate, to create with excellence. That's why I think that we really cannot thank you enough for joining, for your hard work, for your patience. And I think that it's time for Miss Stormy for just only for some kind of announcement for our next events, for our next webinar. And of course, we are going to have a picture, a group picture, just only as a reminder, as something, as I mentioned before, this day for me, for Uchi, for Stormy, I think it's a remarkable one. It's unforgettable one. Despite all what we have today, but we made it. We did it. So thank you. And I think that even thank you is not enough. Mrs. Stormy, the microphone is yours. And of course, without you, this couldn't have been happened. And for me, personally, I believe in an amazing slogan which says, plant education, harvest innovation.
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you all for being here again. Please, if you would, and I'm horrible at saying names, Yogesh and Shafia, can you turn on your microphone so we can get a picture, please? We want to include you in the picture. If you're still here, please turn on your cameras. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I thank you for being here. We are going to meet again the next month, November, 3rd Saturday of the month. We are going to meet for our meetup again. And it's more of an informal session, you know, to just share the great things we're doing in our areas. At that time, we will release the final date because it's November, December is a little funny time to have a webinar because of the schedules and holidays. And so we'll decide next month when we will have the exact webinar, and we will release the proposal for the speakers for the next time. So if you have any suggestions on, you know, different formats, what we could do, I want to thank, even though he's my student, Mr. Elijah, for joining us. I know it's scary. I know you did phenomenal and you made us proud. All right. And this is our vision. All right, Elijah. So
Thanks, Elijah.
Elijah, thank you
Okay,
so much.
Tommy, could you please?
yes, Shafia, would you like to turn your,
Shafia is still there?
okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Wonderful. I share that.
It's not out of my hand. This is out of my hand. What should I do? So we can go.
Oh, you got to talk to them about it.
5 minutes and they have gone. What should I do?
You got to talk about it.
Sometimes happens.
Yeah,
such things are out of our hands.
When I was just a kid, I think in grade 7, we had a talent show at my school, and I went on as a magician. And my whole act was dependent upon one egg. I needed it for multiple things. The curtain opened and the egg fell over and broke on the ground. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So I did a couple quick things and then made the sign like, close the curtain, close the curtain. That's all you can do, you know? I didn't ask for the egg to break, but broke it did. So we get our broken eggs in technology, and you just gotta, you know, say, well, if it was working, but this is one of the issues that we have to deal with it. You tell them the truth, and then you say, well, you know, we're doing our best, but sometimes you in the ministry have to put more money in infrastructure, you know, maybe not like that, but this is how we work. And we're on the forefront, so we're all pretty much, you know, breaking eggs and trying to do the best that we can.